The most important thing that someone can do, if they're smart about elevating their lives, is to put themselves in an environment that will pull them to where they want to be. One of the biggest things about environment is that when you're there, you realize you don't have to put any effort into pushing yourself because the environment would do the pulling. Now, here's the thing. Most people don't know what kind of environment that is because they've never spent any time designing the environment. That's crucial. If you design your environment knowing what you want, you will find that your mind can actually filter out the environment that are not a good fit and only select the environment that's a really good fit.
When in Monaco.
You're gonna experience exponentially more.
If you're around people like this in a place like this and you see it's like, it actually might be way different than I ever thought. It actually might be better, bigger, more of what you want.
Being in this environment, I think, opens you up. Being in here seeing these yachts opens you up to just thinking bigger and realizing that it's not hard. This is the new normal.
Champions, the emperors, the real power players in the world are not limited by their perceived limitations. If you're not leveraging the right environment, you're making a mistake. Here's the thing. Too many people find themselves at the pinnacle of where they need to be in their social environment, meaning they are the one who other people look up to in their environment. They're the one that other people look up to and ask for advice. They're the one that guides their friends and colleagues saying, here's what you can do, here's what you need to do, giving advice. That's not a good position to be. If you're always at the top of your network, who's gonna pull you up? Who's gonna help you go to the next level? You need a network. In fact, you need your environment to pull you up. You need your environment to help you feel that where you wanna get to, your next level, and perhaps even quantum leaps beyond where you are now, is the new norm. That's where you need to go. It started with curiosity, but enough waiting and enough pain drove me to take action, which I encourage people, don't wait for the pain to show up to do it. As I learned that lesson, I was like, I'm gonna out-invest not only my colleagues and my competitors, I'm gonna out-invest my current version of myself. Because my current version would only be comfortable investing this much, I'm gonna see how far I can push it. Because think about it, if it's comfortable, everybody would be doing it. But if I did something that is way uncomfortable for myself, and my colleagues and competitors, I'm already way ahead. And so from curiosity to investing in myself, to then designing carefully what you want, that's the environment that will elevate you, upgrade you. Now, a lot of people who come through Upgrade, they'll join the training because they know internally there are some things they can resolve, there are some things they can improve. Of course, we all do, because the mind is the creator when it comes to our personal reality. However, most people don't realize if your external world does not match your desired reality, no matter how upgraded internally you are, no matter how hard you work investing in yourself, learning the best techniques and tools and strategies, no matter how brilliant you are, if your external environment is not up to par, you're gonna have problems. So the hardest thing people have is, do I know where I want to go? And do I have the tools to remove these things? And do I have the environment to support that? I didn't have the environment, so I'm like, I'm gonna create that. But I knew how to design, and it is our specialty as Upgrade, right? Designing what you want, and then removing that quickly. Those three combined basically birthed the modern system that we have here in Upgrade.
Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show. Hit the scene and it's all green.
The UPGRD World group is a group of people who are from various industries, all very successful, various different ways of thinking, and it's within those conversations that I've had a few light bulb moments. I think you can get very, very comfortable in what you're doing, and if business is going well, you can be comfortable, but you only know what you know, and so a new perspective brings new opportunities, whole new ideas, that type of thing. So I was looking for that.
You will find that your mind can actually consider many steps ahead, knowing who you need to connect so that that person can connect you to the right person that will connect you to the right network. It could be multiple steps ahead of the game. Of course, you need to design it, but before you're consciously aware that you're going to get connected, it's already doing the work. As we consider how powerful the mind really is still going to experience the fight if the external world is going to not measure up to your dreams and goals. So the combination of the internal mastery and the external environment pulling you is the key to upgrading your life and your happiness.